Can you spot a possible exploitation with this authentication page? We only want a user to request this one-time password using our client. But right now we have no way to validate that a request to the server is sent only from our client. One of the best ways to validate this is to use a Cloudflare Turnstile component. This is the secret sauce that I use to make sure my email server does not go down. Together, let's implement it and see if your app can benefit from this. In the Cloudflare dashboard, select Turnstile and add a new widget. There we'll give this widget a name and select which domains are able to access this widget. If you're going to use this widget for development locally, use localhost. And if you're going to use it in production, use a domain that you own. For widget mode, I recommend managed, and we are not going to opt for pre-clearance of this site. Upon creation, it'll give you a public key, a site key, and a secret key. I'm going to delete these values later, so that's why I've exposed them in this video. Now we're going to lean heavily on code that Cloudflare has provided. This div element is that visual Cloudflare Turnstile. Now this has to go inside a form tag. I'm using SvelteKit and I have a special form library that I'm using, but I'm just going to type in some basic HTML elements just to give you an example of how you might structure this authentication flow. Now, very importantly, we are going to be pulling in a script from Cloudflare. Use this and use the async and defer keywords and put it in your head. As I mentioned previously, I already have a form set up, so I'm just going to delete this example code that I put in a second ago. Now on to our server. We have to validate their CF turnstile response to know that the user did in fact complete the JavaScript puzzle correctly. I'm going to just send a request to the Cloudflare API with my secret key and the response, and the outcome that we receive from the server is going to be a Boolean of success. So if success equals false, then we know that they did not fill out the JavaScript puzzle correctly, and we can end our request. If you found value in this video, please hit the like button. I love making content like this, and it is very enjoyable for me to provide education on security. If you're looking for a great personal bank account, I would recommend SoFi. It's the one I've been using for the better part of a year, and I've been loving it. Also, they use the Cloudflare Turnstile on their authentication page. I've had a great experience using it, and you can get up to $325 if you use my link in the description. As a disclaimer, I do receive a referral bonus if you do choose to sign up. Thanks so much for watching the video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that your web application is safer with turnstiles.